welcome back to a new vlog. My name is Alex and this is my channel. You know, I actually put a lot of pressure on myself with the little opening. I don't know why. It elevates my heart rate and sometimes I find it a little bit awkward. I'm like, I feel like I need to say hello to you guys, but other YouTubers I see just like, hey, I'm back. I'm like, I don't know. If you're new here, welcome. It's my little space on the internet and you can probably tell I am very excited because this week we are in Melbourne. I'm in Melbourne for a week. I have some appointments here and I actually extended it. I was like, you know what? Why don't I just come down and spend the week down here? I can enjoy myself and just sort of step back through some of my old stomping grounds. I used to live here for about 3 years and I also lived here when I was like around about 16 when I was doing ballet. That's another story for another time. So yeah, I definitely have such incredible fond memories of Melbourne. It's a city that's really close to my heart. I will admit I do miss it. I think both of us miss it, Bear and I. It's just a city with so many things to do. You can go to a coffee shop, you can go to a museum, you can go to the markets, and it just has a really nice vibe. We love it. So it's really great to come down. Quick little OOTD. This is what I'm wearing today. It feels a little bit mismatchy to me, but honestly, I didn't think of my outfits this trip. It was just like throw in the case and get moving. So this is what we're wearing. I went into the city and had such a gorgeous time just cruising around and going to a coffee shop. But I'm back home now because it is kind of cold out there. It's kind of dark and I am a big fan of just cozy home vibes. So I've come back home. I've made myself a cup of tea. But I went into Emporium because I heard that they have Mejuri there now and I am such a huge fan of Mejuri. I've known them for a few years. They are a Canadian company and I think it's pretty cool that they've opened up in Australia. So I purchased something very practical and it was definitely a need rather than a want. Super cute. Cute little bag. I love the color of the bag. It's like a salmon color. And I bought, it is 10 karat gold. That's it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's an ultra thin ring band. And basically it's called a spacer ring. And the purpose of the spacer ring is just to create some separation between your engagement ring and your wedding band. One of my friends, Joyce, suggested that I do this. And I see why, because I obviously want my engagement ring to look as good as day all the time. So just creating that little bit of space between there is all I needed. So I picked that one up, which was super exciting. I also went into W Cosmetics as well and I bought some of the Medicube face masks. I tried this one in Korea and I loved it. But now I don't actually know what the time is, but now it is 2:25 and I am going to do a little bit of uni and just kind of plan some things. I will admit, I felt like I didn't go out with a plan today and I did feel a little bit like lost. I know the city really well, like the back of my hand, but I didn't really pick which cafe I wanted to go to. And the one I went to originally, it was now closed down, which was ultra sad. I went to Manchester Press though, and they were so lovely there, just like really nice people. And that was great. And then I just kind of meandered around. I was gonna go to another coffee shop, but then it was packed. So I felt like it was a little bit disjointed. So I'm gonna plan for tomorrow, have a better plan of action, and I'm going to do some work because yeah, the uni assessments are due. It's currently 4 p.m. and I've just been editing a reel, but now I'm going to log in for the last 2 hours before I start to kind of unwind for the day. At the moment for uni, I am answering all these different questionnaires and from that, I'm going to do a reflection. Uni loves a reflection. Good morning. I have just woken up. I've had a shower. I've done all my skincare and I'm ready to start the day. I'm contemplating about going out this morning because I do have an appointment around 2:30 and they're kind of walking into the city and it's like super cold and like windy, kind of takes it out of you a little bit. So I feel like I might stay home and try and lock in at home, which I'm not always the best at. I would say that recently I've been getting better of like going out and locking in foreign spaces. It just seems like I'm actively going to do study or I'm actively going to do work. So we'll see. We'll see what I get up to this morning. I do have uni though, that is the plan. Yeah, I'm slightly behind because I didn't do as much as I wanted to yesterday. I think you might have been able to see, I think yesterday I was a little bit like frazzled. I think just being in a new space and yeah, kind of getting out and getting into the city, was just maybe overwhelming. Yeah, so today I'm feeling a lot more like myself. It's going to be an exciting day. I've just made myself some breakfast. So I've made myself my yogurt protein bowl and I've made myself a cup of tea. I'm going to get into this, then I'm going to start off my day. I wanted to show you this top because it's got a little hidden secret and I want to know if you can guess it. So number one, it's got a beautiful shirt detailing, like shirt fabric, and this is like a cotton fabric. It is 100% cotton. Interesting. It also has the most divine little piping down the front. One through the center. The shoulder line is also nice and perfect, nice and straight. There's no zigzagging happening. And on the back, they've also popped another little seam just for decorative purposes to make it look a little bit different. You're probably thinking that it cost me an arm and a leg, but no, it cost me like $50 from H&M. I know, guys. Honestly, I just want you guys to check out those brands like H&M, your Glassons, sometimes your Cotton On. I think Glassons is probably a little bit better than Cotton On. So I feel like there's a hair on my lip. And yeah, look at the fabric composition because you can actually get some fantastic little natural blends and sometimes the craftsmanship is honestly, your high street levels. So that's my little hack to you. You don't have to buy expensive all the time. Yes, I might buy a nice expensive pair of jeans. In saying that, I've also had a really great pair of jeans from H&M as well. So in today's cost of living crisis, honestly, just give those brands a go. I think you might be pleasantly surprised. Time to have an appointment with the cake decorator. I'm super excited. How exciting. So I've just come back from meeting up with our cake decorator and it's actually really funny because I met him during my Camilla Remark days and he was a customer that would come in and we just kind of exchanged like our Instagrams because he said he was a cake decorator and I was like, oh, that's really cool. So I followed him on Instagram. So it's really funny and also great that we've come back to that connection. And he actually lives in the building where we're getting married. So I feel like it's the perfect little marriage. He also really got the vision of what Richard and I wanted. We wanted something that was quite traditional, but also a little bit contemporary as well. So I'm very excited. It was just great to sit down and have like a face-to-face interaction with someone that's helping us build our dream wedding day. But Mum and I, we've got something else that's very exciting tonight. We're actually going to the venue where Bear and I are getting married and Mum and I are sampling the menu. Unfortunately, Bear couldn't come down because it fell like midweek and it was a little bit difficult for him to get the time off work, which is totally fair. So, and I'm just like really excited. It's kind of like a girls' night now. And we also get to try all the cocktails and all the desserts and I'm just like so keen for it. So I think I'll try and film some footage as well so you can see it too. This is what I'm wearing for dinner tonight. I'm wearing this gorgeous like satin top and it has like a scarf detailing and I thought it was giving very much bridal. And then I have this skirt as well with the matching blazer to keep me nice and warm. And then my shoes are from Zara as well. So this is what I'm wearing. Dia de nuvens no céu, trânsito do lado do chão, preso numa água cheia, na concha fugindo do som, já à beira de sumir, afundo na maré que vem, o motorista me sorri e diz, viver parece simples, dia para ser feliz,
girando um tempo sopra amor, e a casa que perde piso, ouvindo filme preto branco, e as nuvens a passar no seu flutuar.
We're back home, and as you can see, I've done all my skincare and I'm in my cozies and ready to jump into bed and go to sleep. But I think I might actually watch an episode of the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders or whatever it is. I loved both season 1 and 2, and I'm super excited that season 3 is out. I'm so invested by everyone, and there's an Australian girl on there now. This evening was fantastic. It was such a special night and run so well, and also all the couples around us were just so beautiful, and what a great night. Everyone was just so keen to chat and talk about their wedding day and what they were doing. And yeah, Mum and I had so much fun. It was also great for Mum to see the venue as well. My mum, you guys have seen her a few times on the vlogs, but my mum is very good at styling. She's so groovy, and it was great to hear her input as well. The food was incredible. There was so much food, and I felt so bad that we couldn't get through it all. Mum, because she is pescatarian, they kind of like accommodated by giving like me a full portion of like 2 main meals, and like that happened for like everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to eat all this. So I did my best, but the highlights were definitely like the beef cheeks were incredible. Also the lamb was really nice. The gnocchi was very good. So it wasn't the full menu. There is quite a big selection, but just like the taste of everything, it was really well seasoned. Yeah, it was great to meet all the staff as well. They were just so accommodating, or actually making like decisions then and there, and they were writing it down. So such a great night. But I'm going to hit the hay now and get up in the morning. My assignment is looming at the back of my head, but I'll get it done. And also I wanted to get a YouTube video out, and yeah, I feel like there's going to have to be a little bit of an all-nighter that happens so I can get that video out. But we'll power on, we'll make it happen. So Mum and I have come to Journal this morning to grab ourselves some like brunch and coffee. I picked myself up a piccolo, and we've got an orange juice as well. We absolutely love Journal. It's probably one of our favourite spots in the city. It's just so great to come, really chill, local vibes. So I'm excited. I feel like we're both a little tired from last night. I think we drank and ate a lot, but we're still eating. We're getting some more food now. And then I've got my hair appointment this afternoon as well. So Mum will head off, she'll head back home, and then I've got my hair appointment with Jess. So we've just come to Mecca and we picked ourselves up a cookie. So after our little brunch, we wanted something sweet, and the Mecca Cafe is so gorgeous. It's on the top level of the new Mecca store in Bourke Street. I highly recommend that you come. It's really nice and chill as well. So we have a cookie that's filled with jam and cream. And yeah, Mum and I are just going to have this. Then Mum will head home, and then I'll head to my hair appointment. And then I really need to lock in on the schoolwork and the YouTube uploading because I've done none of that. I'm a little bit panicky, and I've also got a really busy weekend because I'm catching up with some friends, but I'm super excited for that. But I am a little bit under the pump, so yeah. Good morning, friends. I am super tired this morning. I was up late last night editing. I've been up late the past 2 nights. And I'm definitely feeling like a little bit like, you know, that seedy feeling when your eyes kind of feel like they're fuzzy. I kind of feel like that at the moment, but that's okay. I've got stuff to do today. I am going to go into the city. I'm going to really, I have to lock in to my assignment. Yeah, I just need to tick off a bulk of that today, just to kind of alleviate a little bit of that back of head stress. And in terms of the editing last night of my YouTube video, I actually did quite a bit of that. So I'm really proud of myself. I'll have to do it again tonight, but it's not like the whole video kind of thing. I also had my hair done yesterday. It's actually looking a little bit darker on screen and it's sitting quite flat at the moment, but it's so windy in Melbourne. Melbourne is a windy city, and yeah, I'm actually going to pop it up in a claw clip just because like when it's going everywhere and sticking to my lip gloss, it honestly, yeah, it really does my head in. I'm contemplating if I want to go into RMIT, so that's a university where I'm doing my degree, and go there, or if I just want to go to a cafe. But then the cafe situation, it's very hard to find a cafe where you can like go and sit down with your laptop and it's a bit cozy. Melbourne's very good at having like little trendy study spots. So when you go, there's like heaps of other people that's got the same idea as me. So yeah, I'm gonna have a think about that. But I need to get out the door. It's been a really fun week. I've had a great week. I haven't had a week where I've kind of come to Melbourne and could actually relax during the week. Generally, I just like fly in and I like catch up with heaps of people and it's a little bit overwhelming, and then I fly out. Generally, I have something on and that's why I'm down, whether it's an appointment or an event or something. So yeah, and I try and fit everything in that one little weekend or like 2 days. This time it was so much nicer just to come down and settle into it and yeah, just enjoy myself and tick off some things and get inspired and creative. This is a uber cool city if you've never been to Melbourne before, because I know a few people kind of looking at the stats behind the scenes. A few of you are from the US, Canada, and South Korea. There's quite a few South Koreans. Hello. Morning friends, it's my final day in Melbourne and what a week has it been. I've had so much fun, done quite a bit. I am a little bit tired. You haven't seen me the past few days because I've been studying and catching up with some friends, and it was just like way too busy just to whip out the camera. I just needed to like lock in and focus on what I was doing. This morning I have been running around like a little headless chicken, just like tidying up this space, hacking, wanting to go grab some breakfast, and then also wanting to go to the Cartier Exhibition that's on at the NGV as well. I am definitely pushing it for time. I also posted a YouTube video this morning. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do everything, but I really want to, because I don't know, you need to make the most of being in Melbourne, right? Home, and that was such a lovely morning, and I'm so glad I got everything done, and I'm so glad I went to the Cartier Exhibition. If you're in Melbourne or coming to Melbourne, you guys have to go. I think it's here until July, so it's here for a few months, but just so inspiring and just incredible, their story. I actually went a little bit cray-cray at the gift store because I was just so energized by everything. There was quite a few people there, which meant that you had to wait and take your time. Nothing wrong with that. Of course, everyone's so curious and wants to see everything. But I picked up this, absolutely gorgeous. It's a poster, which I'm going to have framed. I just think it's so beautiful, and I don't know, I love little art pieces like that. Ugh. And then I also picked up their book of the exhibition as well. It's probably not the nicest little coffee table book I've ever seen, but I really just want to sit down and study everything a little bit more because, yes, as I was saying, there was heaps of people there and I got to see so many different things, but I felt like I really just want to study it, learn about what they were, and yeah, gosh, as you can see, I'm like so excited. But I'm just about to jump out, head to the airport and get back to Brisbane and get back into routine, and which I'm also very excited about as well. See Bear too. I think he's missed me. I've missed him. So I think that's where I'll end the vlog. Thank you so much for coming with me to Melbourne. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I say that at the end of every vlog, but I hope you did. And it was just fun to watch and interesting. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe as well. It helps the channel so much. And if you like this video as well, don't forget to give it a like. But love you lots, guys. See you next time. Bye.